For all you Alabama football fans out there, you're probably pretty excited to hear that there are only 26 days left till the A-Day game. Today, Coach Saban discussed the team's progress so far this spring.
Well, we got everybody back, here and sort of working back through what we need to do to try to improve as a team. But I really feel like today was even more like a first day of practice than maybe what the last Friday was. I mean, obviously coming off a break, focus wasn't what it needed to be, mental energy wasn't what it needed to be, intensity. The biggest thing that I see is guys playing with the kind of discipline that you need to play with, which comes from focus and mental energy about rather than trying to endure, practice, get through it, stay one step ahead of the posse so you don't get sort of, in trouble with your coach or get reprimanded for doing something wrong. Try to do it right and focus all your positive energy on what you need to do it correctly so you have a chance to improve individually. And when we have individuals improving and playing well together, then we have a much better chance to be successful as a team. But if I was to evaluate mental intensity, effort, mental toughness to persevere, mental errors, discipline to do what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, the way it's supposed to get done. And all the things that I just talked about take no ability. None, zero physical ability. Not to jump high, run fast, or anything to do any of those things. I would say we need to make a significant amount of improvement in all those areas. And I'm not pleased with where we are. I think that this team needs to develop a chemistry and attitude, a leadership, and they need to understand what they want to try to accomplish, how important it is to them, and what's it worth to make the investment they need to make to do that. When you build a house and you make it hurricane-proof by putting certain kinds of windows in it and build cement instead of stick construction and all that kind of stuff, you're getting prepared for what? A hurricane that may or may not ever come. But we're going to have 12 hurricanes next year. We know they're coming. So it seems like we ought to be able to get prepared and do the things we need to do now for what's going to happen then and make the improvement to do it. So we obviously got a long way to go. But if we didn't need to practice, if we didn't need to improve, if we didn't need to work on all these things, we'd just go show up and play the first game. And we wouldn't have to have fall camp, we wouldn't have to have summer conditioning, and we wouldn't have to have the rest of spring practice. So we obviously need it, and we're looking forward to working with the players so that we have a chance to make the kind of improvements that we need to make.
I'm Britton, Lynn reporting in Tuscaloosa for Touchdown Alabama Magazine.